Recently, our friendly neighborhood multi-billionaire made an announcement on Doji. Doji, what's Doji? What the hell is this word? I know about the Doji coin. Doji is the Department of Government Efficiency. This new weird thing that's been happening. That's actually kind of useful, weirdly, right? And he made this announcement where he talked to Ernst. Ernst is this member of the Senate. He's a senator, and he asked Ernst, what has our money been going to for the past decade? What has the taxpayers' money been going to in the past decade? This is in the United States, right? He asked Ernst, what has this money been going to? And Ernst conducted, like, he dug deep into where the money has been going to, and he exposed some truths and everything. And they're actually stupid. They're actually stupid. For the past decade, a bunch of you have been struggling with bills, and your parents have been struggling with shit. And when I tell you what your money's been going to, you're actually gonna get pissed the fuck off, right? And Elon was pissed. So he made this announcement and he said, yeah, this whole like department of new weird federal agencies needs to be wiped out. It needs to be flattened. A bunch of like the federal agency positions need to just be gone. And here are three reasons they are beginning to just be vanished, right? The first thing, and one of the first things that Ernst said, is they spent $10 million of your taxpayer money, your hard earned money, right? You growing your business, your parents working 9 to 5s, breaking their backs and everything. They spent $10 million of the United States money into studying male penis size. Okay. And then Ernst and a couple of people, they decided to confront these people. They started to ask them, okay, why did you do this? What did you like? Did you actually use this information for anything? So then the researchers just said, oh no, we actually didn't do that experiment. We were part of some broader experiment where we used the funds. They just basically stuttered and stumbled over the words, which was very suspicious. And not just that, but they did more and more investigations into where this money has been flowing around to millions upon like billions of tax money. And another thing they found out was the stupid amount of things they experimented on, right? So the second example that I want to give, and it gets more stupid. This is gonna see what the hell? Why is my money going to this? Wait till you hear the third point. They took kittens. Yeah, kittens. They took little kittens and they sent them to spas. They spent millions to take kittens and they sent them to spas. Yes, spas. To see if they would produce less fur balls. You know, like the fur balls that kittens produce, like the little hair balls. They sent them to spas to see if it would relax the kittens and just make their hormonal health better and everything. And they tested to see if they would produce less hairballs. And worst of all, they spent $3 million to test a shrimp. And they put a shrimp in an underwater treadmill to see how fast it could run. That's what they're doing. $3 million. $3 million to take a shrimp and to put it in an underwater treadmill and to see how fast it can run. And that's what they're doing with your money. If I grabbed a Jew or an Indian, this could literally be done for free. Millions of dollars on these experiments. Maybe the Jew would ask for $50, but you get the point. Millions of dollars in experiments that are stupid. Or I could go grab a stray kitten from the back of its head, throw it in a spa. I'm done. A fucking shrimp, and they make it run on an underwater treadmill. $3 million on this experiment. Do you understand the magnitude of this situation? It almost seems like some form of sinister behavior going on. Where is this money actually going to? It almost seems like money laundering. Yet, the worst part of it all is you see this information that I'm telling you, and the monkeys, basically, the monkeys who are gonna come. Oh, but Ali, I need to see your citations. Where did these experiments occur? Show me the proof that the millions of dollars went to the shrimp. These monkeys who ask for this sort of stuff, They'll ask me for the citations, but they won't even do the research themselves. You can go research this stuff. I'm not bullshitting out of my ass. Go research, look at news, and you'll find many, many websites talking about this stuff, right? The worst part about this whole fiasco is you read and you learn and you see all of this stuff happening, yet you still believe money is hard to make. You still think money and huge amounts of it is impossible to make. And the sad part is, you're right. It's impossible to make. It's really hard to make. You can't make money. Anything you genuinely believe in, anything you truly tell your mind and it truly absorbs and really believes in, becomes the unbiased truth, becomes the confirmation. It becomes the truth that cannot be shattered, that cannot be moved, that cannot be broken, that cannot be penetrated, that cannot be changed. The ability and the manifestation of this truth in your mind cannot be removed. It can simply not be removed because the human mind is extremely stubborn, and any piece of information that lives and manifests itself into the deepest, darkest corners of your brain is extremely hard to be extracted. So anything you believe in simply becomes law in your mind due to confirmation bias. One person believes that the sky is green, and one person believes that the sky is blue. They are both right. And they are both right due to their own confirmation biases. The guy who believes the sky is green possibly is colorblind or only looks at the sky when there are chemicals, basically confirming his bias. He doesn't want to accept any other truth. He only looks up when there's chemicals in the sky, or he only looks up when he has sunglasses on that turn the sky green. He refuses to accept the truth, or he simply has color blindness and he sees the sky as green. The guy with the confirmation bias of the sky being blue looks up and he sees the sky being blue. Well, the sky is pretty blue, isn't it? They are both right in their own world. One person believes he will become rich. He doesn't know when it will happen. He doesn't know how long it'll take him to get there. But he knows one day he will get there. And another person believes he's destined to be poor. He's destined for poverty. He's destined for weakness. This business stuff won't work for him. Business is too risky. His business will fail. His business will flop. He won't enter the path. He won't bother. He won't try because it's too hard. One will get rich. One will stay poor. They are both right. One believes the looks maxing black pill is the truth. And the confirmation bias works. He looks around and his eyes only spot like the magnificent, genetically blessed, tall, whatever chads, whatever you fucking goblins use in your world, and you know the words you use in your stupid fucking community. And another person believes all you need is a good personality. He's gonna look around, and he's only gonna look at the confirmation bias. We know personality, that's not really the thing that will create the thing for you. We know this, right? But the confirmation bias gives them both the truth. They see this, they are both right. Pause and think about your beliefs for a second. The beliefs deeply rooted and ingrained into your head, possibly due to childhood, possibly due to the things you learned in school, possibly due to the bully at school who like ingrained things into your head, possibly due to your life experiences. Pause and think about your beliefs. Think about your goals for a second and think about the beliefs that you have. Do you genuinely believe you'll get there? Do you genuinely have the right beliefs that serve you? That serve you. Every single belief you need to have inside of you needs to be amongst those that serve you, not those that cock block you from your own goals. The guy who spent $3 million of your tax money on grabbing a shrimp, putting it in a treadmill underwater and seeing how fast it runs, genuinely believed it was necessary. What's the reason? Oh, we just wanted to test the water climate and how it affects them in their own health and sector and the science of the shrimps, biomechanics and $3 million to look at the shrimps biomechanics. I told you, get the Indian, bro. He'll do the whole thing, bro. He'll pay you to do this. He'll pay you to do the experiment. But the guy who spent $3 million on this shit genuinely believed it was necessary. Yet, your beliefs don't work with you. They work against you. I'm on your side. You need to understand, I am on your side. I want you to have the beliefs that serve you. And I promise you, I've been the person on both sides. I've been the person of both sides. I've been the person with insecurities. I've been the person with weak beliefs. I've been the person who had the wrong beliefs to have. I've been that person. And it's a completely different reality because even though, let's say at least you have the good beliefs, but you haven't achieved the goals yet. No longer now are you working towards an impossibility. Instead, you're working for an inevitability instead of an impossibility. You're trying to achieve the impossible. No, you're working towards something inevitable. You don't know how long it'll take, but now instead of being impossible, it becomes inevitable. The only factor that changed was your beliefs. I'll give you a harsh example, right? I used to have this really, really bad height insecurity because I've been fed, like, you know, when you used to scroll on TikTok and reels and everything, and it's like, I only date guys over 6 foot, and it's just like confirmation bias, right? I just kept seeing confirmation bias that, you know, only guys over 6 foot are 90% of CEOs or whatever the statistic was are over 6 foot. And then I saw like the graphs, the black pill graphs of like, oh, the women only like 5'11" and above, like just weird shit like that. And then I looked around and it's like, oh yeah, only these tall motherfuckers get women, and only these tall motherfuckers get rich. You know, think about it. Think about like the top guys in the space and everything. They're all decently tall. And then I had this negative belief nerfing me, nerfing me, nerfing me, nerfing me, nerfing me, nerfing me. And then eventually I just like I kind of opened up to a bunch of my friends about it, and they just kind of laughed at, not really friends, right? But a long time ago I mentioned this to some people and they just kind of laughed at me. And then I realized no one has my back. Literally, no one in this world will have your back. No one gives a fuck. No one cares about your insecurities. You're a man, deal with it, right? This men's mental health shit, it's stupid. This is what actually helps men's mental health. Getting stronger, not coddling it. Okay? So then I realized, okay, I need to change this because this is not serving me. And then I switched it. And all of a sudden, my confirmation bias started being switched as well. It's like, okay, I see short men with beautiful women. I see short men extremely rich. And wait. There are short men who almost led the world. What was it? Alexander the Great? Napoleon? A very interesting Austrian painter. These guys almost led the world. You know, that Austrian painter, you probably know who I'm talking about, but there are evil forces watching us, so I can't name anything. They look at that person and they think, yeah, or that person was my height, if not even shorter, right? I think I'm 5'9" right now, right? 175 centimeters. And that person was shorter than me, yet he almost led the whole world. Yes, the whole world. He just needed to win that war. And so then the confirmation bias started showing its reality. So when you tell yourself, oh, I can't make money, bro, because I was born in poverty. Yeah, but what about the guys who were born in dumps? They literally might as well have come out of a pregnant dumpster. Yeah, a pregnant dumpster. Like the dumpster itself was pregnant, and out there came the child. They literally might as well have been that person. And then here you are living in the suburbs saying, "Oh, bro, I wasn't born in the Hollywood Hills, so I can't fucking make it." You're stupid. Once you change the beliefs you have in yourself, watch how your confirmation bias begins to change. Watch how your confirmation bias just all of a sudden morphs from garbage that does not serve you to stuff that actually serves you. Imagine if I could just buff you, or if I could just, video game terms, right? Buff is like improve your levels, and then nerf is like, I don't even need to explain. All of you were fucking nerds once before. Imagine if I could just buff you for literally just buffing you. Wouldn't you want to be buffed? Wouldn't you want to enter life with an XP boost with like a buff inside of you? Because right now you're nerfing yourself. Stupid beliefs. No, bro, I can't do it, bro. I'm not 6'7", bro. You're a monkey. You're a monkey. Go eat bananas, bro. Go eat bananas and go eat your cheese. Shit, monkeys don't eat cheese, but you're literally a monkey nerfing your own head, nerfing your beliefs, and just acting like this little goblin. Why are you nerfing yourself for no reason? You realize I'm on your side more than you're on your own side. No one out there is gonna speak to you like this. You're just nerfing your beliefs for no fucking reason, and there's literally no you can buff it and actually achieve the goals you want. What? You're a looks maxing black pillar and you want to get laid. Oh, bro, but I'm 5'3". Okay, and you're telling me there's no 5'3" men who got laid? Oh, but I'm 5'7" and I'm Indian. Yeah, well, you're telling me no 5'7" man got laid. Yeah, but I can't get rich, bro, because 6 foot CEOs. Bro, you ever see me complain on this? Man, fuck you, man. You like you actually. I'm getting pissed off because this is something I used to struggle with for a long time, and all it needed was just one change and one realization. Thinking, wait, why am I unnecessarily nerfing myself when I can just switch the belief and buff myself? All you need to do is look at others and see, okay, wait, they've done it. Not all CEOs are above. Look at Jeff Bezos, bro. Look at fucking Jeff Bezos. This guy owns you by the balls, and he's under 6 foot. Look at that Austrian painter. He almost owned the whole world by its balls. And he's shorter than me. Which not for a lighter load, but for a stronger back.